Hello everyone, Athrun and Talan here. Welcome back to the next playthrough on our list of games. This time we're going to be playing QuackShot. I really enjoyed my time with QuackShot for Retroberfest, so I decided to do a full playthrough. We'll skip through this because we've already seen it when we were playing on Retroberfest, so we're just going to skip the story and go straight into the game. And we're going to start out going straight to Mexico. So we need to go for our first bit. Try and skip some of these enemies. There we go. I love how cheerful the music in this game is. You don't tend to hear it a lot, or hear it as much nowadays in these sorts of games. And it's, well, not these sorts of games, in games nowadays you don't have as much cheerful music. It depends on the game. I love how cheerful this game is in general. It's really light-hearted. The music's great. The graphics and visuals are brilliant. It's a nice game to go back to. I've really enjoyed revisiting it, so I'm quite looking forward to our full playthrough here. We'll hopefully get things moving it in the right order this time round. Beforehand we got a little bit confused the first time round. We ended up going through Duckberg first and then having to revisit Duckberg once we found that we couldn't get into the temple without the key, which is kind of annoying because we should have been able to get the key from Duckberg, then head here for the temple. Instead, well, that's not what we ended up with, is it? So going to Mexico this time around should help us out. Watch out for the explosives. Do a quick save there. Part of me feels those explosives would have been quite cool if... I could have done with getting access to that, but never mind. Those explosives would have been quite cool if they kind of broke down the wall. So this one, when that went off, it caused that to drop, as opposed to it just dropping because platforms move randomly, I guess. Damn. I was hoping to get that guy before get the bird before he dropped the wasps. Unfortunately, that is not the case, but we made it to the end. It's called the hero key. Fine. We're going to call the airplane. We're going to go back to Duckberg and blast through that level. Should be able to get further in a much shorter space of time this time around because we know the order we need to play in. The guy I was saying, P. Green Joe, the guy who showed me a full playthrough of this a little while ago, he said he was watching the Retroberfest video and was kind of almost yelling at the screen because he knew we were going to the wrong place. Yeah, I probably could have done with maybe looking up a guide first, I don't know. But at the same time I didn't want to, I wanted to just sort of figure it out as I went along. But now that I know, shit. Now that I know where I need to go, it should make things a little easier. Can we avoid those bees? Bees! Ouch. No, not avoiding the bees, which means getting that ice cream was completely pointless. Bit of money, good. I don't know how far, how many points we need before we get an extra life, but that will help. Oh, there we go. Well, like I said last time around, the only requirement you need to get the hero key is that you're trying to be a hero. That's good, I like that. No proven heroics going on here. Right, back to Mexico, and that should get us into the temple. Like there's an inventory system in this game as well. So you've got certain things that will be useful in other areas, but not in these. It's kind of cool, and it's got a bit of a Metroidvania element to it as well. You get upgrades in some places that allow you to get further in others, which, yeah, I don't know, it's quite cool. You didn't really see that a lot back then, aside from, you know, the Metroid games. It was a bit of an unknown quantity. I think that's quite cool. I'm going to leave the chicken there. I'm going to save it for when we come back because we don't need it right now. Yep, get over there. That's it. Should be a fire eater or fire thrower there. Get past him and he'll have a mate who looks genuinely quite evil. I think there's, yep, set a fire down here. We should be able to, damn. I was hoping I was fast enough then to get past it. I was also hoping I was jumped just high enough for that, but unfortunately not. Never mind. Should be some popcorn in here. That's going to be useful. No, we don't get a huge amount of shots with that, so it's something we'll save. To wait for that to go a bit higher. No, that was not the right height, clearly. That'll do it. I wonder if you leave Donald standing long enough, whether his tempo would build up. It'd be quite a cool mechanic. You just see him get more pissed off as time goes on because you're not doing anything. It's kind of like the Sonic CD version of Sonic, where if you don't move for 3 minutes, Sonic runs off screen. Damn it. Runs off screen and it's a game over. Which I was really not expecting the first time around. Dang. Go. Just got this last one to do. This one's always a bit of a pain to get the height right, not high enough. Because if you do it too high, you can't jump on it. If you do it too low, you can't jump onto the next platform. Nope, too high. Never mind. Ah, shit. Let's just let that. No, too high. Shame you can't actually stand on these and have them not injure you. No. Oh, come on. No, every time I do it too high. See? Here we go. That might do it. No. There we go. Got there in the end. I don't know why that section was causing me so much problems. I think it was because I wasn't at the right height. Because you have to jump and hit the plunger at the same time to get it at the right height. Cool, so we got a note which will help later, and a red plunger which will allow us to climb walls. And we're going to be heading back to Duckberg. Oddly enough, now that we've picked up the plunger and the note, the weird green things have gone. Duck bricks, except the plungy ones, the springy ones. Most of them, though, are gone. Which is going to make getting back out again a lot easier. Fortunately, I left some chicken further along, so that might be useful for us now. If we can make it that far. We've only got 3 health left. Okay, up we go. And we do have the fire throwers to deal with, which could be a bit of a pain. Oh, they might be super easy, barely an inconvenience. And now we can get the chicken, which gives us a full heal. Which means, unlike the first time that we played through this level, we won't be dying before we reach the end of it. Super good. Skip past these flames, and we are done with this level. We have everything we need from Mexico. We're going back to Duckberg. Woo! Oh wait, that's DuckTales. Same universe, I guess. And now we've got some interesting platforming to do, followed by an odd, like, not quite minecart section. Oh yeah, and I forgot about this, the weird speakers in this that actually injure you, because apparently they were having trouble coming up with enemies that, you know, would be a threat on the rooftops. I mean, they could have just used more turtles and stuff, but hey-ho. So, instead, you've got speakers. Yeah, speakers. Hopefully that will allow us to skip a little bit, going over the top there. Almost didn't duck that one. There we go. Can skip a good portion of this level by... Damn it. You can skip a good portion of this level by using the rooftops to your advantage. I think you need to go underneath. Yeah. So, this bit. Okay. It's been a little while since I've done this, so we'll see how it goes. I love the smiling moon in the background. I gotta admit, I was never very good at this part when I was a kid. It used to cost me more than a few lives. Oh, and I always forget about that one. Still, popcorn and ice cream, I will take that over money any day. Popcorn's going to be much more useful for us. Super easy. Bubblegum ammo, yes, great. That is going to be useful. We are now going to head back to the airplane flag, and from there, we're going to head to Transylvania. Making good time, actually. We'll actually beat Dracula before we finish up this episode. And there we go. So yeah, as I say, by using the rooftops to your advantage, you can actually skip a lot of this level, make it a lot faster. Which is actually quite nice. It's like, if you know what you're doing, there's a faster route. If you don't, then you know, there's still another route through. I mean, he says that, but he still fluffed the jump. Where's that boom from up top of the screen? There. Where's that even coming from? That makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. I'll take the turkey. Thank you very much. Don't need it, but I'm going to take it anyway. Because Donald is a well-known cannibal. Straight down. Is this tonight? It must be further down. Yeah, it's there. And from there, we'll call the airplane, and we're going to Transylvania, ladies and gentlemen. And this is one of the few levels where Pete's goons fire weird green goo. I don't know why. It makes no sense, but hey-ho. They get a little tougher in the later missions. They start firing bombs instead, but for here it's green goo because reasons. Don't fall in the swamp, it's an instant death. First one up. Damn, thought I jumped that, never mind. Still, come on, I'll take that. You don't want to take that. Beginning to think we might be an extra life at 100,000. I don't know. Damn. Missed that bat entirely. Didn't see him pop his head out. Okay, we are in Dracula's castle. We are making really good time. Yes, I know, thank you. That's right. Donald is going to have to defeat Dracula himself to get the map. Don't need to use the bubble ammo there. What it doesn't tell you is that you need to use the bubble ammo for the barrels, which is unusual. I suppose you figure it out pretty quick. Hoping there might be some bubblegum ammo hidden in here, but no. But there is a one-up, so I'll take that. Ow, I'm taking far too much damage from these guys. Hoping there'll be a chicken or something kicking around. I'll just have to get good for now. Didn't even need to use the punch for that one. Got plenty of bubblegum ammo for now, so it should be alright. Ow, feck. Got caught out by that one. Can't fire the bubblegum ammo downwards, and you can only have one on screen at once. I was hoping there might be some chicken in there, but no, it's okay. I love the theme for this level. This is probably my favourite piece of music in the game. It's creepy and yet somehow still jolly. Fits with the theme really well, and we are at our swimming section. Yay. I think there is some health in this area somewhere. I did lose a lot of health before though. Oh fuck. I'm gonna just do that again, I think. Yeah, I did lose a lot of health going through this section before, and I only have 3 health left, so we'll see how that goes. Some weird magnetized, non-magnetized thing? I don't know. It's really random. At least the ball and chain kind of makes sense. This thing, not so much. Looks like an upside down pommel horse. Right, I could maybe try going up there. Oh Christ. Ah, damn it. No! Oh fuck. Well, this is not going well, is it? I should have just... Fucking hell. I should have just carried on downstairs. At least I would have been in a better position there, I guess. Well, this is not going as well as I would have hoped. Let's see if we can make it as far as getting the health. I'm pretty sure it's up there. Yep, there it is. Alright, we should be fine if we can make it that far. Oh, I forgot how slow the jumping underground is, or underwater is. There we go. How much popcorn ammo have we got? Lots. Certainly enough to get us through this level. There we go. This should get us out of the water. Right, now. P. Green Joe did give us a hint on this. There we go. As soon as he turns around to look, you hit the deck. Unfortunately, I did not hit it quite quick enough that time round. If I had, it wouldn't have been an issue, but hey ho. By hitting the deck there, you avoid him spotting you, and he does not turn into a cloud of ghosts, which is super handy to know. We'll try and do that again. This time we need to avoid blowing up things, I seem to remember. This guy to go past. So incredibly slowly. I'm going to try and keep as much health as I can. Because Dracula isn't difficult, but I did do badly against him last time round. Oh shit, yeah, I remember this bit now. I need to get climbing. Those bits always scare me. They shouldn't. I'm better at it now than I was, but they still scare me. I think you can only carry 50 bubblegum ammo max, which is fine. Full heal. Don't need it, but full heal. Back to the plunger, do a quick save. There's no one here, man. He's got a proper shit-eating grin when he turns around, doesn't he? It's not this one, it's the next one we need to start climbing on. This bit here. I'll wait until he's done his turning thing again. Damn, I stood up too quick. Oh well. It's alright, we should be able to still do this. If I can make it up there. There we go. We're going to change to popcorn ammo. And we have our first proper boss fight. Hit him with a decent shot off the bat. 2 decent shots off the bat. Took out his bats as well. Not too difficult. With him at this height, it actually makes it really easy. But you have to remember each shot of the popcorn ammo you use takes 5 ammo. Each popcorn shot takes 5 ammo. That's the words I'm trying to say, and doing a really bad job of it. Okay, we have finished the first section. I think we're going to leave it there for today. Hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, tune in for the next episode. Until then, bye.